Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Harold Games, and welcome to episode number 3 of my NFL Imperialism series. If you have not seen my other episodes, make sure you check them out in the playlist on my channel. And if you also want to check out all my other Imperialism series, make sure you check those out as well. Also, check out all my other series that I have on my channel. I have like 160 videos on my channel. A lot of them are from my playthroughs of games. So yeah, just check them out. You don't have to, but I mean, if you want to see some gaming, a lot of gaming content like The Last of Us, Part 1 and Part 2, The Walking Dead game, even Call of Duty. Like I played those games. So if you want to, you could check those out as well. But yeah, if everyone is enjoying Imperialism, you can stay watching Imperialism. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series so far. Let's get right into this episode. We have spun the wheel 10 times. Now, not all these teams on the results list have been eliminated, but this is how I can see how many times we spun. We have 10 spins, and like I have stated in other episodes, we will do either 5 spins or at least 15 minutes worth. Reason why I say the second part is if we get something like Eagles, Jets, Giants, Patriots, and like Los Angeles playing small land masses, and it takes us like 10 minutes just to do all of them, we'll continue through that extra 5 minutes. But let's get right into this one. Let's spin the wheel. And the first team that's going to be playing today looks like it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams. So we are finally crossing the Mississippi. So here we go. Here's LA. They have, they have quite a few new teams around them. They have the Cardinals. They have the Las Vegas Raiders, the Chargers, and they can technically squeeze and face San Francisco. I will consider a northwest spin, arrow spin to be them. But where will they be attacking? They will be going northeast, which is the Las Vegas Raiders. So Las Vegas against Los Angeles. If you guys don't know, the home team is the team that has to defend their land. As the Raiders do end up winning, and they will expand and beat the Rams. So congratulations to the Rams. Make sure we're recording. Or congratulations to the Raiders, and unfortunately for the Rams, just double check it. Unfortunately for the Rams, their run has ended of imperialism. I hopefully everyone's day is going well. Hopefully your weekend goes well. I'm excited because I'm about to start my full-time job, and that's going to help me a lot. But don't worry, I will not forget about my series at all. So, yeah, just don't worry. I won't forget about these series. Just uploads. It might be a little bit sporadic at times, depending on how I am when I come home. This is really tough to see. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a wonderful... See, it's going to be Friday when this uploads. For some reason I thought today was Thursday. In terms of when I'm recording this. It's about to turn to Friday, but this week has felt long for some reason. But yeah. Hopefully by the end of this episode, if your team is still in it. If your team is not still in it, apologies. But it happens. It does happen. Just utilize the fill tool here. I'm a bit tired, so if I don't talk as much, it's part of the reason why. But here we go. Next team, we will get rid of the LA Rams. Next team is going to be the Washington Commanders. Going back out to the East Coast. Here's Washington right here. They pretty much own Virginia on this map. They can go against it's the Ravens, right? Yeah, the Ravens. For some reason that's hard to tell. Ravens, the Bengals, and the Panthers. So, who will Washington go up against? Southwest, that is going to be the Carolina Panthers. So, Carolina's either going to continue their expansion, or Washington is going to claim a huge chunk of land to start their imperialism run. Going to Carolina. And the Panthers do win comfortably by 15, and just like that, the Panthers are really starting to make a name for themselves in imperialism. Really starting to make a push. Which is interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the Tigers franchise. I've gone away from my normal commentary and just have the game announcers just kind of do that commentary. The only reason why I did that is because for some reason my audio is so messed up with my headset that I have to turn pretty much everything down, including crowd volume. The music I have to have turned down anyways, in case there's copyright, and I still got a copyright notice for my last video, but I'm worried I'm going to get some sort of strike on my Twitch, because I streamed the episode on Twitch, because that's the only way I can get it to convert and upload it on YouTube. But I figured instead of just going through the hassle constantly every day of doing a 5-minute audio test and then working out, I just figured I'll just use the game announcers and just kind of let everything roll out. But when I get to the trade deadline and All-Star break stuff, I'll definitely do live commentary with just all the sound, but in terms of music, turned all the way off. And I'm hoping if by the time I get to a playoff series, I could figure out what the heck I'm doing with audio. So I could actually, I don't know, kind of announce. It's just my way. I love announcing games. I mean, I've worked in the TV industry for sports for ESPN. At school, not in announcing, in the video, like operating cameras, but I love, as I completely butchered what Virginia looks like, but I really love doing that. But man, Carolina, they are really having a good imperialism. So we'll spin again. We might be looking at more than 5 teams. This is our third spin of the day. We're going out back west to Seattle, and this is really one of our biggest land masses that have yet to play. Obviously Denver will be the biggest one, but Seattle has a lot of land mass, and if they happen to play Denver, then this is going to be a huge landmass shift. We're going southeast, and it looks like that's going to be the Raiders. I mean, it's close, but yeah, I think we're going to have to do the Raiders based off of the logo. Yeah, very close, but I think it's going to be Las Vegas. Vegas against Seattle. And Vegas does win. They beat Seattle by 5. So some teams that I would not expect to win are actually picking up some wins. Like Vegas, Carolina. Very interesting to see them picking up some wins. Very interesting, but it's pretty cool to see the lesser teams picking up some wins. And I know I'm going to absolutely butcher this border, but it is what it is. I know some people are not going to be happy with that, but like I said, it is what it is. I'll utilize the color fill tool with those islands. And yeah, big landmass change for Vegas. Yeah. Our last 2 episodes, we stayed east pretty much the entire time. Now we're getting some West Coast action, and that's bound to happen with less East teams on the wheel. It's pretty funny to see the West Coast literally not getting any spins for the first couple episodes. My laptop is not liking what's going on right now. I don't know why. But yeah. Hopefully you guys' day is going well. My day is alright. My day was alright today. Like I said, I'm a bit tired, but yeah, almost done. Kind of cool seeing all the black on this map, though. Oh boy, that is not what I wanted. And we'll just very lightly fill in this area. There we go. There's some green spots in there, but you can't see it when you zoom all the way out. But yeah, Vegas now controls a huge ton of land. And we are going to get rid of Seattle. And we just crossed the 15-minute mark, so we will just do 2 more spins. As we're going back to the NFC, we're going to, to the NFC. Here we are going to have Green Bay face off potentially against an NFC rival, one of the oldest rivals in sports. Chicago Bears potentially if they go south or southeast. They're going northwest, which that is going to be the Vikings. So that's still a rivalry. Not as big of a rivalry. And if you're wondering, when I did say major bodies of water, yes, this is a lake, but I mean that's like you're barely crossing any huge portion of it. If I was going straight north, then yeah, I'd just respin, but or northeast, but I mean that's definitely the Vikings. But we're going to Minnesota. Hopefully it's not a primetime Kirk situation for Vikings fans. And Green Bay dominates by 16, so good job to Green Bay. So I throw open my mouth a little bit when I say that. No. But they do win, and they will move on in Imperialism. I honestly rather the Vikings lose instead of Green Bay. So yeah. Congratulations to Green Bay and to Minnesota and the Minnesota fans. Apologies, not really, but you guys are done of Imperialism. This is another pretty hefty chunk of land. That's going to one team after one game. Minnesota, they are vulnerable. They are more vulnerable to attacks now, though, as are the Raiders and the Panthers. And the Ravens. Ravens have a huge chunk of land. But I am happy that Bears outlasted the Vikings. This is actually, I underestimate how much land this was. This was huge. Packers really getting a huge chunk of land after dominating against the Vikings again. There we go. A lot of green, a lot of continuing mega land masses for just individual teams. We will get rid of the Vikings. And we will do just one more spin for today's episode. So we are going to stay in the Midwest, or the Kansas City. Super Bowl winners of last season. Here's Kansas City, and worries me a bit because we could potentially be playing against the Bears, or we could potentially be playing against the Chiefs as a Bears fan. But we will not. It looks like they're going to be going up against the Cowboys, and it is. That's going to be a nice matchup. Chiefs against Cowboys. Going to Dallas. Jerry's team. I am fully blind. No, never, I'm not blind. And the Chiefs narrowly escape with a victory, a 3-point victory over the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations to the Chiefs for defeating Jerry's team. We got some red-on-red action now here between the Cardinals and the Chiefs. Congratulations to the Chiefs and to the Cowboys. Unfortunately, your run has come to an end. What in the world? I don't even know what that was, but that was something. Yeah, pretty big landmass is touching up now. Carolina and Kansas City. There we go. I'm just expand this. There we go, almost done with the episode. We're also about halfway done with NFL Imperialism. There we go. I believe that is it. I counted correctly, which is very possible I didn't. Nope, I did. I'll give us 15. We'll get rid of the Cowboys. So we have 17 teams left. We are pretty much halfway there. Looking about 3.5 more episodes to go, but I'll probably stretch that to either 4 or down to 3 and just extend one of the episodes. I don't want to have a 5-minute episode, just a finale. So I'll start brainstorming ideas of what I want to do for that. But yeah, that's going to do it for episode 3. Here is your new updated map. See some teams really starting to take over. We kind of now have a broader area of the map of new teams instead of just staying in this eastern seaboard region. Carolina expanded again. Green Bay expanded for the first time. Kansas City expanded for the first time. And the Raiders expanded for the first time and the second time today. They are probably your winners of this episode. But yeah, that's going to do it for Imperialism. Episode number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys stay safe. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.